So where we're at in step 2 now, this is one of the lifesavers of our whole operation. It's called the thermostatic mixing valve. And this allows hot water directly from the lines that are feeding the building to be mixed together in this mixing valve and ultimately to be fed into a supply at basically full water pressure, and allows us to fill up our jars with water that is exactly 82 degrees. This is how we fill our tanks. This is how we fill everything. There's no mixing the water at the valve or at the faucet. This valve, once it's hooked up and it's set up, you turn it on and it gives you 82 degree water constantly every time, regardless of the temperature of your hot water or the temperature of the incoming cold water. So that's a blessing. We have set up, just to show you here, another jar right next to the jar we showed you in step 1. Again, we're 24 hours in. We've moved our label, keep our labels straight. It's very important, especially if you're dealing with 3 or 4 spawns a day. If you're trying to hatch them all, like we try to hatch several of them a day. And we have air stones going in both are at 82 degrees. This is now fresh tap water that we've just taken from our thermostatic mixing valve, and we are going to go ahead and a nice full bottle of HP here. Last time we put in 10 drops, and now we're just going to put in 5 drops. Or 6, however many I got there. So we're going to put in about half of what we did before. Again, just tap water. Now we're taking the slate out. You can see the eggs pretty well on there. Again, putting your eggs in the air is not going to hurt them. Again, we want to check it. We got some snails around our hatchery, so we want to check and make sure that we don't have any snails on it. Being in the air is not going to hurt this spawn. And then we just take it and get it right down, just like it was, right in the next jar. Now that is a 100% water change after 24 hours. That is your step 2. It's 100% water change. Don't bother sucking water out and putting water in. Just get a brand new jar, brand new water, 100% water change, little hydrogen peroxide, completely sterile environment. You're not going to have your eggs properly fertilized. You're not going to have them fungusing or getting killed by bacteria. Now, what we do with the old jar is obviously we just take our air stone out of that, hang it up, and we will empty and just wash that jar, and it'll be ready for what we do in step 3, which is basically more of the same. Stay tuned.